Round one starts! As it seems, we start on Summit, not on Trem. But I don't even care. So, there we go. Round 1 is live. We see Alien spawn in Sub-Axis, Marine spawn in Atrium. We see the 3-2 split. And we see HBZ, of course. They ended the season like I knew them. They go for an aggressive pack here to deny the territory here for the Marines. Even trying to go for the base rush then. That's how they played at least the last time. And there you go, you will see they swarming just the first RT of the Marines. And they even go, oh no, they're not going for the main base. They will right now only defend this here. Try to deny a huge part of the map with this pack play. So if we compare it to the last season, HBZ was all the time rushing with 4 skulks into the main base. But I guess the teams were like, okay, we play against HBZ and they like to rush, so we are prepared. So they changed the tactics a bit. Not actually that bad. And we see right now 4 skulks here against 2 Marines. They're all just sitting here on one wall. There we go, the swarming goes out. And Meth is not able to take down he is able to take down 1 skulk. But we still have 3 skulks left. Bio harassing this RT, and T10 and Neocan are actually on the way to the computer lab RT, trying to do a little bit of damage here, but we see the crack which is healing this RT. And we see they went first for the shift hive, so that means we will see either faster skulks or skulks with more endurance, so it might actually good in the beginning. I prefer all the time Carapace since armor is pretty important. And you're not that fast with bringing out a second hive. So yeah, we see Para here on reactor core against 2 Marines, but he will go away into the vents. And the mine caught him. Nice mine play here by Tar. And this little swarm is actually not going well for the Marine. And we see the RT in data core. They try to expand here a bit aggressive into more and more alien territory. And Ludwig is able to take down Neocannon now against T10, which has no ammo anymore. There we go. Reinforcement was here. This RT went down to Humber. Meth was a bit too late here. Exodus now trying to help him here with Mortman actually. While Meth will not know. Oh, there we go. Meth knows now. Here we are with a Skulk. And we see that constant pressure on the front lines, which forces the Marines always to go back, not really able to get right into Crossroads or really into data core. But there we go. T10 against Bio here on that RT. It might be one of the more important engagements, and T10 made a pretty well decision with the positioning. Really nice play here. And then we see Hamba, Mortman and Para versus Meth and Exodus. The aliens really try to get this room here for them, and Mortman is able to take down Exodus. But Meth is able to take down Mortman, and they will actually leave him alone. And they go instead for the Crevice Harvester and for Crossroads. When we see Neocan actually hurt the steps, and they gonna take him down. Very nice plate here, and Meth is still waiting for the aliens, but is right now building up a bit of the power. We see T10 harassing here the alien resources, and we see already the first lurk here. Mortman, which went from his private resources to the lurk, and we see now Exodus and Meth will they be able to take flight control? It seems they will lose. Data core, Evil TK on 0% health. And wow! Nice shooting here by Evil. Is able to take down two Skulks. And Ludwig is not able to take this here as well. So Mortman is actually better off alone in somewhere not in the range of 3 Marines, which can hurt him pretty much. But here we go. Pre-Ol right now building the observatory, which means we're gonna see phase gates pretty soon, and the referee will actually kick the 4th spectator here, which is not allowed to be here. We see weapons 1 is coming up, and armor 1 is already finished. And we see this RT here will actually grant them access into flight control, but the Lurk is going to take down Exitus, and this room will be under control of the Marines. No, the aliens. Sorry, aliens, of course. But we see the Marines try to claim Crossroads, while Data Core goes into the hands of the aliens. And we see some more RT harassment going on here. Biohazard only on 2%. Nice shooting here by Exodus. And now we see the swarm in Crossroads. 2 skulks down. Neocan tries to do something with the pistol on the Lyric, but they survived it pretty well here. And this not finished RT might go down. 2 skulks. Oh, nice. Exodus from behind. And we see Meth again. The Para. But Meth is actually able to take down the Para. So this RT is secured at least for now. But we see HBZ is not going to give them any rest. And Ludwig right again just into Crossroads. See that phase gate and actually knows what's going to be happen. But we see the phase gate in the main base is not finished yet, so Mortman sees that, and now HBZ knows they need to swarm that phase gate. Otherwise it's going to be toast. Or actually, otherwise Crossroad is going to be in Marine's hand. And there we go. There we go. The huge engagement is going on. We see it's still not connected. And there we go. It is connected. 2 Marines swam through, but they have no chance against these 3 skulks. And now we see this little drifter gives the support, gives the attack speed for the skulks, for the Lurk, to take down this phase gate. Really, really important engagement here to deny this map control for the Marines. And we see they are able to take down the power here as well. We see Mortman spiking down from the top, the mines actually, so the skulks can bite this RT better. And we see the 3 Marines now in the darkness of Crossroads against these 2 skulks in the Lurk, and they are actually not able to see anything. Well played here by HBZ, which took down the power to the right moment when the Marines entered to reclaim Crossroads. And here we see Exodus and Evil trying to get the footprint into flight control, since they need something for the phase gate to get at least a bit of map control. We see the power actually against 2 Marines. Lurk down. Nice shooting here by T10. And Ludwig is able to take down a Marine, but this Lurk was expensive. And it will actually hurt them. I mean, they were on 2 Lurks, but still 1 Lurk is not enough on this situation. And we see shotguns are going up right now, or they're actually finished already. And we see weapons 2 is going up. So when Todd picks up these shotguns, they will hurt. They will hurt a lot. And the Lurk has to be careful more and more. As we can see, Mortman on very low health here. And Neocan alone in Crossroads against the Fate right now. Hamba and Biohazard are now the Fates. So they leave actually this blueprint alone, since it not anymore. And we see Mortman has to be careful as hell here. So as we can see, with all assists, they try to claim Data Core, and we see the phase gate going on here. We see the scan, and this might be the first phase gate connection here in the game, which means the Marines get a little bit more control of the map. But Ludwig, brilliant bites from behind, denies this phase gate, which is 75% built, and the Fates just helping him out. Well played here by HBZ, denying this map control that hard, but it doesn't matter. They just said, okay, let them have data core. We just go right into computer lab, and Ludwig knows right now, oh shit, we're fucked. Because they have now a really fast access into computer lab, into Crossroads, and into the main hive. And we see all the aliens right now are like, okay, there we go. Huge engagement. The Fates go for the shotgunner in the back. Biohazard should be careful. Humber skulk down. We have still 2 Marines here. And Humber, they need to take some risks here. But the 3 Marines are actually able to defend this here. And now they are 4. We're gonna see what they want to do. If they are going for the base rush, if they are going right now for secured map control, we will see it. But this phase gate is really strong and will definitely be in the eye of HBZ, which say we have to get rid of this phase gate, otherwise it will be bad with the constant pressure into sub-axis, into Crossroads. Since we see there is the new grown hive not finished yet, it will take another 2 minutes. And Harbor actually are pretty low, Biohazard are low. The Fates both really low. Really low. And we see they're actually not able to do here anything. So we see Harbor, both Fates are here. So while not much is happening on the map, we look on the graphs and we see 8 resource towers lost for the Marines and only 2 for the aliens. The aliens are on a really good rest flow right now. The Marines, it's kinda meh. And this is always a bad sign. If the orange line crosses the blue line, it's really bad for the Marines. So they have to be really careful. And we see the team kills 45 to 25. And we see a lot of kills not happening right now with the higher life forms. Even the Skarks are pretty passive in just doing the RT stuff, denying the rest. And we see another lurk down here by Evil TK with the shotgun, and we see they're now in the main base going for the alien upgrades. Meanwhile, we see the main base rush well defended here. They lost 1 shell, but I don't think it will hurt them that much. As we can just see, they're gonna beacon now every time, and they just gonna phase through and go for the main base again. HBZ now really in trouble here with the this sub-axis hive. And here we go. They just say, okay, we trade this hive actually our upgrades for this phase gate to deny the reinforcement. And now here we go. Now they try to swarm into this area where all the Marines with the shotguns are. And the 2 Fates, both on 50%, got healed by the hive. The hive actually survived this. And this was a really good play here by HBZ, saying we go first for the phase gate, so we deny all the reinforcements, and then we clean up here sub-axis. Really well played. And they only was one of their spurs, not their shells. Palagear is right. I always say shells for whatever reason. So right now they have their full effective upgrades again, and we see the power will be down here, and we see 3 Marines right into Crossroads. I'm not sure if they saw with this scan this hive, and I'm not sure if they even know that there is a hive. And we see another phase gate going off. They might even know about this phase gate, about this hive. And we see that they go for this push, and there we go. With that scan they definitely know here is something going on. And Mordman knows exactly what's going on, taking down Math and both of his. Wow, what a nice distraction here Mortman was like, okay, I go from behind while these two dudes were watching what the Fates are going to do. Well played here, and we see Ludwig right now is the onus. So we gonna see here some heavy pressure now from HBZ, and we see indeed the robotics factory, which can be upgraded to an arc factory, which means they will go for arcs, and that means nothing good for this hive. So right now we see HBZ is preparing for this push. Mortman from behind, pretty sneaky, will not be able to take any parts, and we know Tor is ready for this. We see 5 Marines in this area. So right now they are really waiting for this huge engagement. It is, we see both are like, okay, no, yeah, no, yeah, no. So we have a little nice standoff here between these two guys, and there we go. HBZ takes the word, takes the first attack here, and is able to take down 3 Marines and the 4th Marine, and is actually able to take down the 5th Marine. Tor, yeah, T10 is not able to do anything, and the single Marine there is actually not able to do anything. They should go for the arcs first, not actually for the arc factory. And there we go. Math needs to walk now into this area, but this hive is actually pretty secured, and let's see what HBZ will do right now. The power is checking who's coming from where. We see the 2 Fates on the other side making the pressure. HBZ right now in a very good position to close this game actually. Since we see we have the crack hive right now, so that means if the shells coming up, they will be able to get more armor, and that means for the owners more tank. And that means even for the Fates and for like every other life form, they will be pretty tanky then. So they can actually hold on more shots, and they will be able to get into the main base pretty easily. So right now they are not looking for this shutdown. We see the beacon is only on 64%, this observation. So if the Marines will be out of position, this little observation will go down pretty fast. And we see they are right now in the pack play, cleaning up everything, and there we go. We see the 2nd shell is coming up, and the 3rd shell will come up as well, since we sit here on 5 RTs for the aliens, which is just deadly. And we see another expansion try here by Tor into flight control. But I guess when HBZ will run into this little nice area called main base of the Marines in Atrium, it will be pretty much over. So right now they are all getting this carapace upgrade, which is pretty useful for them. And we see the Fates are going to, I think the Fates went there as well into the shell, so they're just making now the outlook here, and we see all the Marines right now into data core. That would be actually a good position for taking down the main base, since they're not able to get back in time. And there we go, HBZ right now into the main base for life forms, 2 Fates, and are they actually able? No, the beacon went off, and they retreat as fast as possible. No, they're not going to retreat, they go into the fight, taking down all the Marines here with their life form. Carapace was really helpful here. We see the power tries to take down the arms lab, is pretty successful with that, and we see all the Tor people going down like flies. Mines going off, the upgrades are gone, and this is GG, ladies and gentlemen. It is the 1-0 for HBZ, and that just confirms my guess that HBZ will be a big player here.